How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna try something a little new, a little different today. Normally I do some instructional videos. Today we're just gonna play 9 holes, see what I can shoot. My game right now is very Forrest Gump, Box of Chocolate-esque.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I really never know what I'm gonna get. If I hit driver well, I can shoot under par. If I don't, I could shoot a billion. And sometimes I shoot even, hitting it all over the place. And you'll see why I practice short game so much. So let's give it a whirl. First hole out here is par 5. It's reachable if you hit a good drive. Honestly, for most people, pros, it's reachable if you hit the golf ball because it's not very long, but like I said, drivers hit or miss for me. So we're looking for fairway. It's left, but that might be in the fairway. So just missed the fairway. I'm actually kind of happy about this. Not that I missed the fairway, but where it ended up. I got 215 front right pin. You can kind of see it just left of that dead tree. Little course knowledge here. The right side of this green, super grainy, and it's super short-sided if we're short. So we're actually gonna favor long, so I could have a little bit of green to work with if it does come out hot and goes too far. It's kind of a hole you need to make birdie on, or you should make birdie on. So we're just gonna try and make it easy on myself, not have a really hard chip. Oh, I hit the wood. Well, I guess I needed more club. That didn't get there. Wow, I hit that good though. Well, we ended up hitting the wood of the bunker and it shot, luckily in the fairway. I got probably 35, 40 yards with about 3 steps worth of green. Luckily, I'm so far away, I'm actually not in that grainy side I was talking about. But this is delicate. Sit. That wasn't good at all. Again, not a good chip, but it's a putt nevertheless. Let's give it a run. Left or short? I wouldn't say it's a good par, but it's a par. All right, second hole, par 4. Obviously plenty of water up the left. Luckily these tees are up so you can kind of cover the corner. When the tees are way back, this tee shot is difficult to say the least. We're just really looking to kind of bleed one off those trees that are on the left edge of the water. So if it goes straight, we're going to cover the corner. And if it fades, I have plenty of fairway. I mean, that was crushed. It wasn't a fade. It didn't fade off those trees, but it was crushed. So I ended up hitting it too far. I'm actually through the fairway, and there's a tree in my way, obviously. I could go like mega high, but then it kind of brings in that short right bunker, which is pretty dead to a front pin. So we're gonna go low. Favor the left, just so I have a better chance at making par, if not birdie. Sit, sit, sit. It's like back fringe, I'll take it. So for the fact I was under a tree, I'm actually not that upset with this. Obviously a little off the green, and I'd like to be closer from 76, but it wasn't a standard shot. Also just getting absolutely hit into by some guy. He's driving 20 yards up from the green right now. That's where he hit his golf ball. I don't know. Let's give it a good roll. Go, go. God, that was such a good line. par. I'd hope for better with that tee shot, but tough spot. So I caught up to a group, but I gotta say, that guy that was on the last hole legit hit up to like 20 yards from the green when I was putting. Before I was putting, I didn't even get to the green yet. He already hit up there. I do think it's funny though at this place. I'm at Fiddlesticks Country Club. The members play so fast here. I mean, we let fivesomes out because they'll play in 3:45, which is great, but it's also tough if you're not like a race car driver of a golfer. You feel rushed. So it can be tough, but you gotta kind of stick to your process. You don't gotta be slow, but you can be efficient and not feel rushed. So, nope, group's moving out of the way. We're gonna get going. All right, I got 162 to kind of a difficult par 3. We got water short and right. It's not very wide. 62, wind's kind of quartering off my left shoulder. So we want to make sure she gets there. I think we're almost gonna like, I think I can just hit a nice 8-iron and not really have to worry about short. I'd rather make an aggressive swing at like a conservative target than try and just whiff a 7-iron. I hit her good. Yeah, much better. Conservative target, aggressive swing. It was a good shot. I'm really happy with the shot. You can see I hit it, 12, 15 feet. But just to look at this green, I mean, it's not super wide and there's water, not a whole lot of water in this creek right now, but water short and right. So it's definitely a shot where you gotta trust it. It's very easy to kind of stand up and put it in this creek, and no one wants that. We got a nice birdie putt here. The creek's behind you, so we're downhill, and it was a little down grain. And feeling at my feet, I believe it goes a little left. So we're gonna try and feed this one down there and start getting her into red numbers. Left. Oh, way too hard. Way too hard. Got a little aggressive with the birdie putt, but it's par. So fourth hole out here, it's par 5. It's like a good driver and a good 3-wood for me. I don't go for it very often. Actually, a lot of times I don't even hit driver on this hole because I know I'm gonna lay up. But today we're hitting driver because we're just kind of working on driver today. And honestly, driver's just feeling good right now. Well, it was water right. I found the water. I was so far off the heel. We ended up in the water. I took a drop. I feel like this is a spot where a lot of people, they think since it's a par 5, it's still got to get there in 3, so they get aggressive. And that's why I start making 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to play it smart. It's not a great lie. We're going to lay up, trying to hit a wedge close and make par. Perfect. So we laid up to a good spot. I got 90 yards, which is a good number for me. Let's try and hit it close. Then I blocked a little, but we're hole high. Well, it wasn't a good tee shot, but we got a par putt. A little uphill. I think it's going to snap a little bit. Grain's going left. Let's give her a run. Snapped a lot. Bogey. Whatever. So I forgot to turn the mic on as I hit that shot. But what I was saying there is I had 196 with a little help wind. I was kind of between clubs. And I'm not like a tour pro, so I'm not really comfortable with just sawing off a 6-iron. So we ended up going with the 7, just kind of hoping that I'd get a gust of wind. But really, it was just if I miss it, or if I'm going to be somewhere around the pin, where do I want to be? And short most often is better than long. So that's why I often choose the lower club. And if I get a gust of wind, it gets there, cool. If it doesn't, then we're going to have a putt up the hill, which is totally manageable. Somehow I hit this past the pin though, so I mean, I've been going to the gym, but I guess it's finally paying off. Because that was a deep 7. So we got another good look at a 2 on a par 3. It's kind of a weird one though. I think it goes left early and then right late. It's kind of on like, there's a lot of weird slopes in these greens. We're kind of playing it, I think there's going to be more left than right, so we're playing a little right at the hole. But overall, it's pretty straight. Just downhill, down grain again. So let's put a good roll on it. Oh, God, I thought that was in for sure. So hole 6, we had a par 4. It's pretty short. I think for these next few holes, we're going to go a little slow-mo edit. And I think I'm going to try and window 1 here. Nice low one. There's really no reason to do it. It's a little into the wind. I could hit a normal flighted shot though, but I think the window 1 ball is going to look cool. So let's get it. So that was kind of an unfortunate bogey. I should have known it was going to fly to the rough. Kind of had a thought about it, but I didn't really calculate it in. So it's kind of one of those, you live and you learn. Can't be too mad about it. Then you're just going to screw up the rest of your round. Okay. Fairway effect. So I found the fairway at 172. The left pins doesn't favor my fade, but the wind is going to hold the fade a little bit, so I feel a little more comfortable aiming at the pin. And if I aim at it and the wind doesn't hold it, then it's just right at the pin, which I can putt from. We could just totally block it a mile. Into the bunker. Did not commit to that. So that right there is a good example of not committing to the shot. I was playing semi-aggressive, but I shouldn't have had a problem getting in near the pin. I just didn't trust it, and we're in a bunker now. Hopefully not plugged, looks plugged. Scramble for par. We're very plugged, but I've got green to work with, so this is kind of doable. That was just really bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was just really bad. This is a putt I'd love to make right now. Huh. Nice read. Oh, one more. So we're on the 9th hole. It's kind of a demanding tee shot, and it's an island green, so it'd be a really good birdie, and it's a birdie I'd really like to make. Alright, before I hit this golf shot, I want to preface that this is the dumb play. But I would much rather hit a cool golf shot right now than have to struggle to break 40. Like, I don't like shooting over 40 or higher, but this is just too tempting. We're going high hook through a mega small gap. The luckiest bounce of my life. So I don't know if it's gonna pick up what that ball did off the tree. Like, I barely missed my gap. It was a tiny gap, but I barely missed it. And it like shot it left, and then it didn't curve as much because of this, took off some spin. And now I have not that bad of a putt for birdie. I'll take that. That was lucky. I almost hit my gap, but it was very lucky it ended up here after clipping a tree onto an island green. Oh, not great. Well, I shot 39, which I wouldn't say is very good for me. But there's a lot to learn from it. I actually didn't hit the ball that bad. I just kind of had some mental issues, you could say. I didn't commit to a couple shots, which cost me shots. And then I had the basically mental lapse on 7. Didn't calculate the number right and put it in a jail spot. But you can just learn. You just learn from it. You play bad golf, you know, it happens. Just learn from what you did. I got nervous. Someone drove by. But if you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.